Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at some data mined information here and kind of speculate on what this could potentially mean as we do lead up to these potentially new structures that they're going to be adding into Pokemon Go at some point in time in the future. Now, we've been talking about potentially receiving Poke Centers or trade centers so we can maybe trade people or do global trades. See, Niantic has this vision of they want you to do things in person, which makes sense. That's what this game is, an augmented reality game where you do things in person. You go to particular places to see new structures and so on, right? As their vision is, right? We get it. So they have not let us trade at an extreme distance. They did it one time. I forgot the distance in which it was, but I do believe it was over 3 miles. That was amazing. I remember trading with people that were across freaking town. Well, at least for Anchorage, right? That was so cool. But we haven't seen that ever since. Not even anything close. So we know that they can increase the range. We know that they can make it worldwide trades if they wanted to. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm not going to yap your ear off anymore. That's a good enough introduction. Let's hop into the meat of this to see what we have going on. So I'll go ahead and throw this up here by the Pokemon group. First thing we would like to report on this newer version here. New feature for stations include a part called Station Coin. So Station Coin, what the freaking hell? What do you mean Station Coin? Can we earn coins at a station? A new way to earn POKECOINs coming in the future. I don't know. Don't get too hyped. Probably something to do with you pay coins for something, okay? So yeah, there's that option too. So coin station and a progress bar for these coin stations. So it looks like there's going to be some sort of a progression, maybe medals. Who knows what this is going to detail, but a station. What could that potentially be? Could it be something that they're just simply adding onto a Pokestop, kind of like the what are those Pokestops called when you build them up? I forgot even what it's called anymore. But how you can make Pokestops stronger by, I don't know, sitting there and wasting your time by scanning the thing over and over again. What an absolutely horrible design. If they would have made that more interactive and more fun to use, you would see it all kinds of lifted up Pokestops and gyms everywhere. But people can't be bothered with that crap. Next, we have new features regarding item sharing during a party. Okay, so item sharing during a party. That says a lot right there within that statement. So we've talked about, well, I really haven't gone over this too much, but I see a lot of people talking about it here and there, and that is going to be the fact that they want to be able to share items, give items. Niantic has recently made it so we can gift people with those in-shop tickets that you can buy for them. Whoa, we got more money in their pocket. So great that we can gift them. That's a good feature. Sure, nice little feature they added. Sure. But would be even better is if we can give other people items. This is going to actually open up the door for, I don't want to say cheating, but in-shop or online, eBay selling and stuff like that, because adding a friend is not a big deal. I could see that happening. Everything's going to get exploited. If it can be, it will be exploited. So sharing items with somebody could be a very interesting thing. When it comes to the party play, let me tell you how many times I've done it. Now, I've done it separately, probably like 6 or 5 times at my house just to test it out with my son's account. Otherwise, going out into the real world and doing it with other people, 0. Going out into the real world and kind of testing it out with my son's account, 1 time. I'm still on the first page for the rewards. No, nor do I feel like even completing that for the shirts. Don't care. It's not that great. I like the idea, but the implementation is not to my taste, personally. So we do have potentially seeing some sort of interaction for these stations with POKECOINs, either maybe getting them after a certain amount of progress of this bar or paying something. Could you imagine paying POKECOINs to trade with somebody worldwide? Could you imagine that? Yeah. 50 coins for a global trade. People will do it. Oh yeah, 50 cents. People are going to do it. You already know. And they're going to make a lot of money from that. If they did, that is going to be the absolute most scummy thing they could possibly do. All right, so, and that's pretty much it for that news part here. Now, I want to go into another aspect, which is going to be completely opposite of updates. Well, not really, but and that is going to be the fact that this game is broken. So they're adding all these new features, but at the same time, it's just they ignore all the bugs that are currently here. Go Battle League is in shambles. always has been, always will be, completely garbage, as well as the system itself for Go Battle League is just completely idiotic. Coin flip, brain dead dummy crap. Just absolutely ridiculous. But then, taking a look at this, so somebody made a post here, no AR catching, so they took away the fast AR catching. Forced to play at 30 frames a second to throw a normal Pokeball. All right, so what that means is if you haven't heard or haven't experienced this, it means you probably have a pretty up-to-date phone or you just dodged it by that much, okay? I personally have experienced it for the first throw a couple of times. So what's happening here? Recently, when you throw a Pokeball, it just goes over the Pokemon. Like you're just throwing a fastball while you're not actually putting that much force behind the throw. So pretty self-explanatory right there, right? The balls are just inaccurate. You throw them and they just go into space. That's not supposed to be like that. So people have to turn it down to, so they're not on the native frame rate. So native frame rate, if you do not know, because there's been a couple of people that I've hung out with and I'm like, you're still not on native frame rate? I go and turn it on for them and it runs smooth as butter. They're looking at me like, I can't believe I haven't turned that on for the past several months. I was like, yeah, I know, right? I don't know what you're doing. So after you've turned it off, after you've been playing on the native frame rate, which is going to be smooth as butter, so you don't throw your ball over and beyond the Pokemon, it just looks extremely laggy and buggy, which is horrible. So you got to go back to your normal frame rate. PvP and DRE and T1 lags, so everything is lagging. Everything is busted. Raids, it's always been here. I've always talked about the shadow hits. They've never freaking fixed that. Gifting causes memory leaks. I'm not even going to get into the details on that. There is way more memory leaks, as a matter of fact, in this game. There's several different examples, but I'm not even going to get into that right now. You're like, tell us, we want to know what that is. Well, maybe I'll make another video on that if this gets to like 1,200 likes, because, you know, folks, I really need you to hit that like button. I really do. When I say that, I'm not just, you know, blowing hot smoke here. All right, hot air. I really do need you to like the damn videos. It really helps me out, please. All right, next we do have raid not catchable sometimes. So it's just simply not even be able to catch the raid boss. So you're just in there and you just can't catch it. Perfect. Waste your pass. Oh, but it was your free pass. Anybody who actually comes at you with that excuse, don't even argue with them. Just look, actually tell them to shut up and then walk away. Probably not the best advice. Avatar update is a joke. Obviously, we all know that. Support help, always a clown. Okay, yeah, well, that's like a bot. Okay, they may have humans at one time, but I mean, these bots are more of a joke than ever. So there is that. Why did I bring that up? Because we're going to be seeing all kinds of different updates coming this summer. But at the same time, they are completely ignoring some of these game-breaking bugs. But at the same time, they don't even address it. Now, as we close this video out, I think we've gone long enough. What would make us happy? So, Go Battle League, completely busted, right? Broken. If you don't like Go Battle League, then you're like, I don't care. Okay, but for the rest of us who actually enjoy doing it sometimes, if we were to just get a response from them, hey, trainers, we see Go Battle League is extremely laggy right now in this skipping frame rates. We recommend to probably maybe stay out of Go Battle League while we investigate this issue at this time. Stay tuned for more information. And then a couple days later, trainers, we're working on this issue and we have analyzed the problem and we are working on fixing it, or we have fixed it. Please stay tuned and we appreciate your patience. What's the freaking big deal? That's all you have to do. See? And this is what leads me to believe that they hate us, because they can't even give us those explanations. Do you see how they tweet? Go look at John Hankey. Go look at their Niantic support. Go look at their Niantic page. All these things are showing love to their other games. You know why? Because they hate Pokemon Go now. Sure, it makes them money. It brings in all the dough, but that doesn't mean they like it. They could see the money and they keep doing it because of the money only. And they completely despise it and dislike us. So they ignore us, they mock us, and they lift up their other platforms in an attempt to try to make them popular, which it'll never happen. You Niantic, you understand something. Your staff, your employees, this is not a shot at you, okay? But your other projects, and I understand these things take work, okay? And I'm not trying to just crap all over the work that other people have done. But from what I'm seeing, looking from the outside in, it's like this. You hate Pokemon Go community. You wish to prop up one of your other games in the hopes that it can ride on the coattails of Pokemon Go, but they'll always die young. Yeah, and we're not talking about the good die young here. Yeah, they're not good in any way. You're garbage. The games. Well, there we go. I'm taking jabs at the people who made it. Again, some of these games could be good. They're just not going to take off like Pokemon Go because you can't just ride on the coattails. Nobody cares. They want you to focus on Pokemon Go and take care of business on this app. We don't care about Peridot. We don't care about your AR projects. AR projects? What AR projects? What breakthroughs? Fix the goddamn Pokemon Go first so we can actually have smooth AR freaking on here before you start going off and popping off at the mouth as if you're some sort of AR gods around this world. You're not. Get it together. You're leading something. You're leading in technology. Right. Sure. You're leading in the Payless of AR. That's what you are. You're the Walmart of AR. That's what it seems like. Not until you can get your shit together. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.